With less than 2 weeks to go until the World Health Assembly convenes online, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo held a press conference calling on all nations to support Taiwan. In an escalation of rhetoric, he put particular pressure on European nations to nail their colours to the mast. China countered with claims that it does make appropriate arrangements for Taiwan, provoking an outcry from Taiwan's foreign ministry. WHO Director-general Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus has refused to comment.
The online World Health Assembly opens next week. U.S. Secretary of State Pompeo is leaning on U.S. allies to lend their support to Taiwan.
Well, today I want to call upon all nations, including those in Europe, to support Taiwan's participation as an observer. I also call upon WHO Director-general Tedros to invite Taiwan to observe this month's WHA, as he has the power to do and as his predecessors have done on multiple occasions.
Pompeo 国务卿他特别的指出 WHO 的干事长谭德赛本人
Secretary of State Pompeo particularly pointed out that Director-General Tedros has the authority to invite Taiwan to join the WHA. Here in the Foreign Ministry, we are extremely grateful to Mr. Pompeo for personally expressing public support for Taiwan's inclusion in international organizations. We feel extremely encouraged by positive developments like this, as well as our widespread support among the international community.
The Foreign Ministry promptly thanked the U.S. for its strong statement of support. The challenge to Tedros led a U.S. reporter to ask him about it, but he dodged the question, asking a WHO legal counsel to comment instead.
Would you encourage the member states, particularly China, to allow Taiwan to attend as an observer this year? And conversely, I understand that you have the authority to invite them yourself. Would you do that if China continues to resist their participation? Thank you.
If any of observers from Taiwan, China, in that assembly is a question for the 194 members of WHO, the member governments. It's their decision.
Legal counsel Derek Walton repeated the official line, ignoring any question of how Tedros could use his own personal authority or that of the WHO itself. China's foreign ministry responded to Pompeo's statement by claiming, without evidence, that Beijing had made appropriate arrangements for Taiwan to participate in global health agencies. They went on to attack Taiwan.
Taiwan's
DPP regime is playing political games, continuously hyping up the issue of Taiwan's attendance at the WHO and WHA. The real goal is extremely clear, using the pandemic to make a bid for independence.
中国外交部相关的一个发言当然是一派谎言昧于事实
The statement by China's foreign ministry was, of course, a pack of lies with no regard for the facts. China has no authority to represent the people of Taiwan in the international community. The affairs of the Taiwanese people are handled appropriately by a democratically elected government. We do not need any sham arrangements from imposters in China.
With less than 2 weeks to go until the WHA convenes, calls for Taiwan's inclusion are growing louder. But with the Director General set in his stance behind Beijing, Taiwan will need more support to succeed.